How to get free traffic from Quora questions and answers. There are plenty of different ways to get free traffic to your website, and a lot of strategies that come highly recommended by the most successful bloggers and webmasters. How do you choose? Simple. You don't. You do them all. If only a few work, then great. If they all work, then even better. You really have nothing to lose as long as you're always providing value and you never give Google a reason to think you're spamming or trying to manipulate the system. In this presentation, I'm going to give you one more simple strategy you can use: answering questions on Quora. How it works. Quora is a site where users can ask questions and get answers. It works very similarly to Yahoo Answers. The good thing about that is that it allows anyone to post an answer and then displays that answer for everyone to read. The top answer will be the one that is rated as correct or as most useful. And this is where you come in as a webmaster or blogger. All you need to do is to post answers to questions and then follow up with a link to your website as the source or as a recommendation for further reading. The benefits. The great thing about this strategy is that it costs you nothing and requires very little time investment. Unlike writing a blog post, answering a question will take you just a few minutes at most, and you don't need to think about things like structure, phrasing, or formatting. Just write an honest answer and move on to the next one. Better yet, these answers actually hold a fair amount of sway with Google, and will sometimes even rise to the top of Google's search results. That means you don't only get direct traffic from all the people on Quora who saw the answer, you also get it from anyone who searches a similar question on Google. If you answer a question that a lot of people have, then, this can potentially result in a huge influx of direct traffic and a big boost to your SEO thanks to that link. How to get the most from Quora. To get the most from this, you need to make sure that your answers are genuinely useful and accurate. That way, you will be most likely to be voted up, and you'll also be able to build your authority so that people start to think of you as someone who knows their stuff. And if there are no questions on any given day, just post a few of your own. How to get instant traffic with targeted Facebook ads. If you're hoping to get more visitors to your website, then there are plenty of different strategies you can use. From SEO to content marketing to social media marketing, you certainly aren't short of options. The only problem is that these strategies all take time. Meanwhile, Facebook ads provide a way you can start to get targeted traffic instantly, as long as you know what you're doing. In this post, we'll unravel how it all works. Facebook ads. The basics. The first thing to understand about Facebook ads is that this is a PPC platform. That stands for pay per click, meaning, in other words, that as an advertiser, you will only be paying each time someone actually clicks on one of your ads. Often, this will cost anywhere from a few cents to a couple of dollars. As the advertiser, you can choose what you want your maximum bid or your maximum pay per click to be. This gives you the control to decide how much you want to pay for each visitor to your website. And what gives you even more control is the targeted nature of these ads. You can use the information provided to Facebook, age, sex, location, interests, job description, marital status, and use that in order to choose who you want your ads to show to, putting it all together. So using all this information, you can then create an advertising campaign that will be almost guaranteed to be profitable. If no one clicks on your ads, you don't pay anything. And if your ads have been perfectly targeted, then only people with a potential interest to buy will click on them. So let's say you have an ad banner showing on a random website. That might get 100 clicks, and 70 of those might be completely random and disinterested in your niche and your product. With the best attempt in the world, you can expect to persuade just a small percentage of them to buy from you. That means lots of wasted cash. But on Facebook, because you're only showing your product to the precise right demographic, your buyer persona, that means 100% of your viewers will already be likely to buy from you. And that means the same percentage of conversions translates to many more sales and much more money. So because you choose the maximum cost per click, you have the power to ensure that this equals solid profit. How to craft effective Facebook ad copy that converts. There is no question that Facebook ads can work highly effectively. This has been proven time and again by countless marketers who have used the platform to form the backbone of their campaigns. But while Facebook ads can work, they don't always. Whether or not they work in practice, you see, all comes down to how well the campaign has been designed, how targeted the ads are, and how well written the copy is. In this presentation, you'll learn how to handle the latter aspect of your campaign. Highly converting ad copy. The key to good Facebook ad copy is to be highly efficient with your choice of words. You need to not only grab attention, but also persuade your audience in a very limited word budget. But at the same time, you also need to recognize that the key isn't just to get clicks. In fact, good Facebook ad copy should reject some visitors in order to avoid paying for clicks that won't go on to convert. You do this by being highly honest and trusting that the right person is going to click. The specifics. Your headline, then, should be the part that grabs attention. But right away, you need to grab the attention of the right person. You can do this, for instance, with a rhetorical question. Are you trying to lose weight for summer? Or do you love martial arts movies? This question instantly grabs attention because the audience is being spoken to, and it qualifies who the ad is and isn't targeted at. In the text itself, your aim is to follow up on this, and that is where the actual persuasion takes place. Here, your aim is to try to outline the tangible benefits that come from using your product or service. But more importantly, you should describe the emotional benefits. For example, say goodbye to that stomach. Or, feel more confident in your clothes. For the martial arts products, your emotional hook might be the most incredible badass action ever in a movie. You can then either A, encourage a click-through by using a little mystery to pique the viewer's interest, or B, qualify your audience even more by warning that this is a paid product and those looking for something free need not click. This will likely depend on your objectives and your budget, which are considerations that should weigh into every decision you make as you design your ads. Website Traffic 101. Building a successful website and generating lots of steady traffic has a ton of amazing benefits. For one, it means money. If you run a business, then traffic means customers, and customers mean income. A steady stream of visitors can mean the difference between stagnation and massive growth. For bloggers, website traffic means a chance to make a living doing what they love. And even if you don't choose to monetize those visitors, you can still gain a lot of satisfaction and pleasure knowing that you have a dedicated readership. The only problem? Getting to that point in the first place. This series of presentations will help you to do just that. But first, let's start with the basics. The foundation. Before you begin to build traffic and drive thousands of visitors a day to your site, you first need to think about how you are going to build a solid foundation for your online brand. This is crucial because people ultimately won't come back to a website unless it offers them something of value. That means the site needs to be high quality in terms of the content it offers and in terms of the production values and polish. We could go into a lot of detail here, describing how to offer value, but it tends to come down to just one key factor. You need to have passion for what you are doing. You need to love doing it, and you need to really understand the niche. The basics of Internet marketing. It's from that strong foundation that you can begin your Internet marketing activities. This will broadly be split into several easy categories. SEO, or search engine optimization, social media marketing, email marketing, influencer marketing, content marketing. We'll be discussing these more in future presentations, but for now, all you need to know is that you need to fill your website with high-quality, regular content and include keywords where possible, subtly. You should be present on every form of social media possible, and you should use that in order to share and promote the posts you create. Finally, email marketing is what you'll use to collect the emails of your visitors so that you can bring them back and market to them in the future. But nothing is more important than making sure those posts are high quality to begin with. Without that, you'll simply be spamming.